Hello there and welcome to the new channel.
Here to help you see
The new you.
My name is Carmine Ortega.
Dennis Calamba.
This is Nato Agbayani.
My name is Juan Lu.
I'm Chino.
I'm Trisha.
This is Apple Manansala.
This is Attorney Carlo Ibanez.
This is Attorney Sheila Santiago.
This is Angie.
Yes, Argamit.
My name is Daddy Salama.
This is Jesse Francis Rebostillo.
I'm Dania Cunha.
Mon Mendoza.
I am Mapet Erhina.
I'm Leo Bryan. Mike.
Nice one, dear.
Sir Al Ian Barcelona.
Marvin Salazar. This is Sunny Haldons.
Heidi Lumainos.
This is Ivan Jude.
Patrick Hieronimo.
Alan Perez.
My name is Erwin Ursua.
My name is Bob.
My name is Lloyd Luna and this is
Future.
The Talk.
Family Business.
The Puppet Stories.
After Shift.
PNC Town Hall.
YOLO.
Marketplace.
The Home Buyer.
HR Hotline.
Danny Art Show.
Healthline.
Foreign Affairs.
COVID stories.
Awesome Day Show.
Thank you.
Money and More.
Cybernext.
Women at Work.
Win Within.
Port Project.
The Big Picture.
Sometimes life lets you down and you feel that you are done. You just want a morning run because the fun is all gone. But sometimes life makes you proud when you look far and wide, when you leave the pain behind and see the brighter side. TNC gives you inspiration. TNC reignites your passion. TNC starts your transformation. TNC helps you see the new you. Sometimes life makes you blind and you choose something bad. You just wanna cry and hide and save your face from the crowd. But sometimes life makes you see the beauty in you and me. When you look up above, there is God and there is love. TNC gives you inspiration. TNC reignites your passion. TNC starts your transformation. TNC helps you see the new. We're here to help you see the newness of life. We're here to help you feel your hope is so real. You got the power to see. We'll help you see the new you. TNC gives you inspiration. TNC reignites your passion. TNC starts your transformation. TNC helps you see the new you.
The new channel. The new channel. The views, opinions, and insights expressed in the following show are those of the hosts, producers, guests, and viewers. They do not necessarily reflect the position of the channel. Viewer discretion is advised.
Mabuhay! Good morning, hello, and welcome to the new channel. We are here to help you to see the new you. I am your madiskarteng nanay, Kate Dalaga Garcia, live streaming from the Lantern capital of the Philippines, Pampanga. You are watching the world premiere of Negosyo at Home. Mga Mabuhay! Magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat, sa mga katulad kong madiskarteng nanay dyan, sa mga kabalan kong Kapampangan, mayat agad panapon. Sa ating mga taga Davao, maayong hapon sa inyong tanan. In Japan po, may mga friends po tayo in Japan also. Konnichiwa. So, ayan. So, this is our first episode, pilot episode ng ating Negosyo at Home. We're very excited. So, nagkaroon lang po ng technical glitch kanina with Miss Julia. But don't worry, meron po kaming nireading very special guest sa inyo. So, while fixing yung technical issue po ni Miss Julia. So, we have here, I'm with me to share with us yung diskarte po no, in the US. We have a special guest, si Doc Ed. Siya yung representative ni Miss Julia. So, kung ako po ay madiskarteng nanay, siya naman ang madiskarteng tatay. Okay. So, Doc Ed, hello. Kumusta po kayo?
Mabuti naman. Ay, magandang umaga, magandang hapon sa inyong lahat dyan. Ay, para naman sa mga kaigsunan ko sa Visayas and Mindanao, mayong hapon sa inyong tanan. Thank you for having me here, Kate, and I'm glad I'm able to fill in for Miss Julia, who's having technical problems. And then it's a good thing. It's negosyo at the home, and I'm just really dressed at home. And pardon my things, but this is a quick thing that I'm able to cover for Miss Julia, and I can answer questions on whatever things you want me to do. Okay.
Yes. Thank you, Doc Ed. Doc Ed is now in, ano po, di ba, tama, nasa Kentucky,
Yes.
USA po kayo. So, kumusta po dyan yung ating mga COVID cases, Doc?
Okay. Of course, we have increase in our COVID cases, and but we also are moving forward with vaccinating as many people as we can. So we're done with the healthcare professionals. All of those are already done, and we are down into the 1B level of age 65 and above, and so we are doing that, and we are also starting to vaccinate teachers who are exposed, and so by July, most of the USA would have received their vaccines.
Wow. So, okay. Thank you for that, Doc Ed. I understand that you and Miss Julia, the reason why na-invite po namin siya dito sa show natin is because you have a product ng ASIA, which also na-try din ng mother ko, because my mother was a stroke patient po. So, napasubukan ko po sa kanya yung water natin at saka yung renew, no, yung gel. So, can you give us po some parang idea what the ASIA is all about? Para po ma-inspire din natin yung mga nanay out there. In case may mga pasyente sila sa bahay nila, yung mga magulang nila, di ba? At least they will know that we have this very good product like ASIA. They can look forward to sell or to explore para po kumita din sila at the same time while at home.
Okay. Now, before I'm going to start with that one, let me just introduce myself. I hail from Mindanao, and I went to med school in Cebu, and I trained here in the U.S. and now a practicing physician in the U.S. since 1983. My specialties are in pediatrics, and then I went to anesthesia, and chronic pain management is my subspecialty. So my involvement with ASIA, this is really redox signaling molecules, and that's what it is. Started way back in 2015. And then I had a condition that made me disabled. So I had surgery in my back, and then it did not do too well. So I was on disability since 2015, and then I had surgery during that time. And for 14 months, I was just on 5 pain medications. And at the same time, I had to change the modalities of my practice. I was told by my surgeon that I could no longer work And then, but I insisted. So instead of being active in the chronic pain management, wearing lead jackets, doing procedures, I was put into just supervision of doing anesthesia with my nurse anesthetist. So, but even with that, I could not sleep at night. Every hour, my chronic discomfort in my back wakes me up, and for over a year, I was fatigued and I could not rest. And then I was scheduled for a second procedure then, and at this time I was introduced with this redox signaling molecules as marketed by ASEA. And then all the medications that I prescribed for over 30 years did not work. There were 5 medications and everything. And then to my surprise, that this type of supplement worked with me in just in a week's time. I was able to sleep, and thereby after a few more weeks, my discomfort levels came down, my strength in my legs was improved, and then I was able to really sleep, from not having to sleep to now having a complete rapid eye movement sleep. So that surprised me so well. But being a physician, I was still skeptical until I let my mom use it. My mom at that time was already 90 years old. She had a stroke for 4 years, and she could no longer speak. She's out of speech, and I could not talk to her. And for 4 years, she has no speech at all. But to my surprise, when I started her on this redox signaling molecules, all of a sudden she started talking, and that surprised me, and that really caught me by surprise that this type of supplement will work. And in my own traditional medicine, I could not explain it. I had to do my own research, and then I met the medical atomic physicist that stabilized the molecules because of my research, and he was the one that enlightened me of the actions of this redox signaling molecules. So that was my story about it, and I have a lot of personal experiences, and that really brought me into passionately sharing this because I became a part of the team that would be a force for good in this world.
Yes, thank you for that, Doc. No, nakaka-inspired. Actually, actually napatry ko po yun sa mom ko, yung sa ASEA. Ako muna nag-take, no? Di ba, it's a plain water. Pero sabi ko, nag-isip ako, sabi ko, ang galing ni God. Alam mo, just a plain water, it can heal yung nararamdaman natin sa katawan natin, no? So medyo may lasa lang siya, pero since napansin ko nga kay mother na nag-i-improve, so sabi ko, this is parang the product na kailangan ipakilala sa buong mundo, no? Actually, ito po yung pinaka-objective ng ating show, Negosyo at Home. Kasi like si Miss Julia, we never pa kami nag-meet po ni Miss Julia face to face. So I met Miss Julia in BNI Genesis, also a member, no? Ang kasi testimonial yung mga kasama ko sa group, talagang sinasabi nila the product works, no? Sa kanilang mga magulang na may mga sakit, even sa kanila mismo personally. So parang medyo na-amaze ako. Sabi ko, explore ko ngayon kay Miss Julia. And then, once nung nakatry ko po kay mother, sabi ko may potential itong product na to dito sa Pilipinas, especially sa mga nanay po na katulad natin, no, mga madidiskarteng nanay na kahit po may pamilya tayo, di ba, somehow, we have also a family na tinetake care, and then tinutulungan din natin sila, di ba, kasama po yun sa natin, sa responsibility natin. So, Doc, discussing po yung ating ASEA, no, can you please help us also to understand saan po yung office niyo po dito sa Philippines?
Okay. I think we have the office in Quezon City, sa may West Avenue ata yun. And then I don't know exact, but it's at West Avenue, I think. Yeah, it's in Quezon City, but I heard they're planning to move it somewhere. But we already have distributions in the Philippines, and the main office is in Quezon City. and so we are mailing it to all parts of the Philippines, including Visayas and Mindanao.
Yes, okay. So that's interesting, Doc. How about naman, Doc, with the other countries? Kasi like for now, we have also mga meron tayong mga guests, no? On the live FB live from other countries. Meron ba tayong mga branches in the different countries, like in the US, in Canada?
Okay. Yes, we have. We are already in 34 countries all over the world. We are in Canada, we are in Europe, we are in Australia, we are in Mexico, and in Asia we are in Singapore, Hong Kong, Thailand, Taiwan, Malaysia, and the Philippines.
Okay. How about, Doc, ngayon? For example, di ba, meron tayong mga COVID cases. So, what can you say po about yung mga nakakabili po ba siya ng mga patients na nagkaka-positive po sa COVID?
Okay. Well, in the first place, let me just do a disclaimer here. ASEA is not a drug. It is a food supplement, and we're not claiming that we are in the form of a diagnostic modalities for any diseases, nor are we a treatment for any diseases. But we have double-blind studies that prove that we can boost the immune system by 31%. And that is the gene pathway for immune system are being boosted. So if you have a viral infection, one key that you have to do is that boost your immune system. And the other gene pathway that it's going to be improving is also the inflammatory gene pathway. And in viral infection, this is one of the key in causing illnesses, is that there is a fulminant reaction of inflammatory process. In fact, because of this inflammation, it causes fibrosis on the lungs, and it causes vasculitis in the blood vessels, thereby creating a lot of sequelae or a lot of complications with a viral infection. So just those two effects of the redox signaling molecules on our bodies, increasing the functionality of our gene pathways, then that would help us with this type of infections. So we use it, and we put it in the nose, we put it in the eyes. It's the safest thing that you could do. That's why it is a supplement. It's 100% safe. There's no adverse reactions. There is no toxicity. There is no allergic reactions that can happen with it, because it's native to our body. So redox signaling molecules are found in our body, and originally these are produced by our mitochondrium. But because of exposure to toxins and because of our age, then the production of redox signaling molecules decreases. And in 2014, Dr. James Watson, who is a co-discoverer of the DNA, wrote an article in the Lancet postulating that majority of our illnesses are caused by lack of redox signaling molecules. That's why it's vital to supplement it. In that way, it will bring our bodies again to its normal reparative mechanism. So we're not treating anything, we're not killing anything, but what we're doing is we are just making your cells, bringing it back to its age that it still can repair yourself. When we are created by a good Lord, He has given us mechanisms to really repair ourselves. That's why in early age, we could easily repair. You stumble, you traumatize yourself, you have a cut, you do whatever you have in an age group of early adulthood, you could easily heal. But once you age, this healing process is not there anymore. But when you supplement yourself with redox molecules, then it brings you back to that age that you're still repairing. So that's how it works.
Yeah, it's more, Doc, parang it's more on regeneration of di ba, ng cells. But here, it's more on signaling yung cell molecules natin, correct?
Come again, Kate. You're breaking out a little bit.
Yeah, it's more on Doc, you're telling me yung regeneration of cells, no? Yun po yung dinidiscuss ko kanina. Yeah, that is actually important on our health no issue. Discussing po and actually sorry wala dito si Miss Julia. Can you give us po a little lang kwento how you met Miss Julia? Matagal na po ba kayo magkakilala or nag-online lang yung virtual lang po ba yung meet up nyo? Paano kayo nagkasundo in exploring and inspiring people to explore yung ASEAN natin?
Okay, she has a cousin in New York, and then who happens to be, I think Belen is a nurse, and Belen's dad is a user of ASEAN, and then he's in Davao, and then he refused treatment in the medical field, and went home and refused the treatment for an abnormal cells in his lungs. If we stage it, it's a stage 4, and then he was using it, and through how we just use it as a supplement, that's how he's using it. The good thing about it is that it helped him become on remission with just the use of this redox signaling molecules. And so that's how, and we were in communication, communicating with her dad. And then through that, I think this is also Julia's uncle. And then through that, we met Julia, and she was so excited about the ASEA, that because of how the actions of it and its effect, and that she would like to participate in being one of those that would bring in these products to the Philippines, and that way he could be part of the team of being a force for good in the world by just sharing it to people who has not been given hope with the traditional medicine that they have. And so with that, we became friends because she keeps me busy. She let me talk to a lot of people to explain things and everything, and just like this one. So.
Di ba? Actually, nakakatuwa talaga si Miss Julia. Very sweet si Miss Julia. Did you meet na po ba personally ni Miss Julia or more on online lang, no?
Yes, we have not met yet, and we just talk over the phone and through conferences like this one. And she invited me to BNI. I think I was invited to TNC at one time, and then so she has she let me talk to a lot of physicians to just talk to them and explain to them, and also to a lot of business people about how this can be a business for them, since it was built in with the business.
Yes.
So we are part of a global networking business, and that's what it is. So.
Yes. Actually, naintindihan ko bakit ikaw ang laging sinasabak ni Doc, ni Miss Julia, kasi yung delivery mo, yung explanation mo, napaka-spontaneous. And coming from you, as a doctor, talagang build yung integrity and reputation ng product. So talagang napakaswerte ko ni Miss Julia that nandyan siya nandyan po to support her. Anytime, actually biglaan lang din ito yung invite ko sa kanya with this show. But ayun ang maganda kay Miss Julia, very welcoming. Yan kaya certified madiskarteng nanay si Miss Julia. And Doc, before po tayo mag-post ng break, since nabanggit niyo po kanina that yung diba yung business side nung ASEAN natin. So siguro after po nating maghanap buhay, for a commercial break, sasagutin po yun ni Doc. So paano tayo kikita dito bilang mga nanay, bilang mga madidiskarteng nanay at the comfort of our home. So huwag po nga alis, balik po ang madiskarteng nanay at negosyo at home. Yes, we're back. So thank you for staying with us. So para po sa mga bago lang po nag-join with our FB live streaming and sa YouTube, the main purpose of this show is para po sa mga madidiskarteng nanay, no? Kasi katulad nyo rin ako, I have 5 kids. I'm here in Pampanga, Kabalen po, Kapampangan. So kahit wala sa bahay, this show will going to help us paano po tayo kumita ng extra income, no? Like yung ating guest, 'di ba, si Doc Ed, no? So since backup siya ni Miss Julia, alam mo, yun yung isang attitude po ng isang madiskarteng nanay. Dapat sa mga negosyo natin, alam mo kung sino yung i-connect mo, no? Right connections is very important. So, katulad niyan, medyo nagkaroon ng technical problem, madiskarteng nanay si Miss Julia, tinawagan niya agad si Doc, di ba? Doktor yan. So, talagang si Doc ang may talagang right. At the same time, meron siyang reputation to discuss all about the ASEA. So, yan. So, I hope every Friday, mag-tune in po kayo and then i-share niyo po yung ating link sa ating mga katulad nating nanay para po kahit nasa bahay tayo, kumikita pa rin tayo kasi ang dami po naming mga i-share sa inyo na mga tips ng paano po kumita, no? Madagdagan yung income natin. Kasi we're very positive in this show na we believe that marami po tayong matutulungang nanay kahit nasa bahay lang tayo, okay? So yan, so balik po tayo kay Doc Ed. So ito po ang pinakaabangan ng maraming nanay, Doc. So, nabanggit niyo po yung business side. Actually, ako din excited ako, no? Because I'm also a member of ASEA. Member na rin ako ni Miss Julia. And also, I would like to share it also with my fellow madiskarteng nanay. So, paano, Doc, kikita ang madiskarteng nanay sa loob ng bahay? So, give us more of it, Doc.
Okay. Thank you very much. And most of the time, I'm being brought here because of the clinical aspect of the product, and I'm not too good about the business, but I did join as the business with the business aspect of it. And why is that? Because when things happened to me, and I had a very good relief with it, and then for a while people were asking me, why all of a sudden you're not wearing the walker already? Why all of a sudden you're walking straight? Why all of a sudden you're just all this? So I was referring them to this website and that website until I realized that, you know what, I can own my own website, and instead of referring them to other websites, I could just refer them to my own website. And by doing that, I'm able to make also some benefits from it, and financial benefits. And just to give you a good overview on how the business aspect of it was good. So we are part of a networking business, and which is really the number one way to distribute products, and it's billions of products are distributed that way per year, and it's about 278 million per day, and that's how the volume that is being passed through this type of business. Now, the compensation plan for ASEA, and that's how you're going to be able. First is that our purpose really is to be a force for good. But if you are a user and you're using it for clinical things, you want something that would help you buy more for it because you want to increase your dose, or you just want to buy more to share it with your parents or to share it with your loved ones. And so you need some monies to be able to afford that. But a lot of people are doing it so that they could have really a pretty good, nice income. So we are a 10-year-old company. And then being a 10-year-old company, we already have $10 million club members. What does that mean? That means to say within the 10-year period of time, there are already associates that are earning that much in their commissions. So how does this commissions run through is that it's a binary system. You have a left organization and a right organization. So all the people that are interested in buying from you as a customer or being involved with you as an associate are all just piled up with this two legs, one on the left and one on the right. And then we are paid 8 ways. If you have a customer, then you get paid right away when they buy a box of this ASEA, and it's almost around a 20% 20% bonus that goes to you if you're able to move a box of ASEA. And then and every time the customer buys, then that's what you get. Now, when also an associate joins you, there is what we call as a fast track commissions that would give you $20 per box that's being ordered as their initial order. And then all these products have points that is associated with a product line. And then these points are also being saved in that way. It can be counted every Friday. And then every Friday, once they count, and if you have enough volume or if you have enough points on the left and on the right, then they pay you 10% on the lower leg, and that entails commission. And the highest income that you could do with that team commission is about 10,000 US dollars a week, and that is the maximum that you get. Then you have what we call as executive momentum pool. We have ranks, of course. We have you start with the director, associate director, director 300, director 700. 300 is when you first earn points of 300 on the left and 300 on the right. Then you become director 300. You get a 10% commission. And then when you have a volume of 700 on the left and 700 on the right, you become director 300. After that, you become a bronze, a silver, a gold, and a platinum. And then those are executive pools. When you reach those levels, they pay you extra again, and out of the pool of money that is that they take out from the global gross income of 2%. So out of the 2%, ay paghahati-hatian po nyo lahat yung 2% na yon. I think we are already, I don't know, 150 million. And then 2% of that, you take it out, and then all of those in the executive pool will have to divide that one, depending on the level that you are in, whether you're bronze, your silver, your gold, your platinum. And then after that, then you get paid also with the diamond pool. After platinum, you become a diamond, and you become a double diamond, you become a triple diamond, then a crown ambassador, and all those things. And all of those is just in terms of commissions. So I think it's very comfortable, and especially for you guys at home, we have the best income, the best performance that we have is during this COVID time, really. And when all other businesses are low, but ASEA has its highest peak of income since last year and this year. Because of the COVID time. That means to say that you could just doing through internet and through social media able to push this one, because it's one thing that I like is whatever the economy is there's always sick people. And in fact, I became a physician because I listened to my mom, and the way she was giving me wisdom is that, alam mo anak, pag nagdoktor ka, maski ano ang panahon, ay meron ka pa ring trabaho. Be it the economy is bad or the economy is good, people still get sick. And so this is what we have. And then when all else are not working, but people are still having some illnesses, and the good thing is that we need our immune system to boost us, and we need our cardiovascular system, and then we need hormonal modulations of all those things, and to make ourselves healthy. And that's why it is a good thing that we could do this. It's something that is helping a lot of people. So you are acting as a force for good in the world, and you are not really, I'm not a salesperson. I'm not even a networker. I'm just a clinician, and I am just basically trying to inform people that there is a way that is non-toxic to the body, that there are now metabolites that that could destroy your kidneys or destroy your liver, but that has the same effect. And that's my passion about it. And you know what? With just that information and with just that passion of sharing it to others, and that way you could help others, you could also earn some money. So.
Yes. Interesting mo, Doc. Alam mo, nakakatawa po yung, kumbaga, kayo po yung nagsasalita about marketing, about MLM. Parang bihira po akong makarinig ng katulad nyo, no, discussing all these things. Siguro, napakaswerte po ni Miss Julia. Talagang madiskarteng Miss Julia. Actually, nag-chat po siya sa ating comment box. So, sinabi niya, si Miss Julia kasi alam niyo ba yung may hugot yan eh. So before joining ASEA, she's a full-time businesswoman, no? Di ba Miss Julia, nasa sila eh, more on ang business po ni Miss Julia, talagang labor intensive at saka yung talagang ibupost mo talaga yung oras mo at saka yung physical presence niya. They're into a tailoring business. Ang lalaki ng mga account niyan, mga multinational companies. But the reason why na-inspire ako kasi sabi niya dyan sa chat box natin, 2 hours a day lang yung kanyang ini-spend sa ASEA business. And then ito nga, lumaki na siya, and then he's also a member of BNI. No, kaya nakakatuwa, and na-achieve po natin today yung ating pinaka-objective, no? Which is to help yung ating mga madidiskarteng nanay to explore itong mga gantong klase ng negosyo. Napaka-effective. And then hearing from Doc Ed. So later on, no, don't worry guys, i-plug po ni Miss Julia at saka ni Doc Ed kung paano nyo sila ma-reach out. So sabi nga ni Miss Julia, just 2 hours a day lang ang kailangan nating spend. So pwede ka pa rin magluto, mag-alaga ng bata, o kaya sagutin yung mga module ng mga anak natin, and then mag-spend lang kayo ng 2 hours for this ASEA business. You can also help yung mga katulad natin mga nanay na nagsasuffer from health, or yung mga lola na nandyan na alaga natin, and at the same time nag-earn tayo dito sa bahay, o di ba? So wag po kayong alis, Doc, mag-conversate po ulit tayo for the second time around, and stay tuned po mga madiskarteng nanay out there. Please watch our live stream shows such as Life Turnaround Stories at U-Turn every Monday and Thursday at 10:30 a.m. The stage is yours. TNC The Talk, Mondays at 12 noon. Have an awesome day, Mondays at 2:30 p.m. The Home Buyer, guides you to a property by Pres Dante Salamat of Pareb every Monday and Thursday, 4 p.m. Laugh and learn from the puppet stories, Monday, 5:30 p.m. Notable personalities and stories on the big picture, every Mondays to Fridays, 7 p.m. Listen to this generation, the millennial voice, Monday at 8:30 p.m. Learn together across borders, foreign affairs, every Tuesday, 10:30 a.m. Human resources and management on HR hotline, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, 12 noon. Well home brings a well life, Tuesdays and Saturdays, 2:30 p.m. The journey continues and moving on business, Tuesday and Fridays, 4 p.m. Learn from the market leader, every Tuesday and Thursday, 5:30 p.m. Never too late for a mental shift. Yan, maganda rin yan. Tuesday and Thursday, 7:30 p.m. USA. Wednesdays and Fridays, 10:30 a.m. Philippine time. Money and more, Tuesdays at 8:30 p.m. Philippine time and 5:30 a.m. USA. Cybersecurity is key. Cybernext, every Wednesday at 12 noon. Health is wealth and Healthline, every Wednesday at 4 p.m. Coping and coupling, couple goals, ayan, gusto ko rin yata to. Wednesdays at 5:30 p.m. Chill and booze after shift at Wednesday and Fridays every 8:30 p.m. Your rights, of course, YODO, no? So with the two lawyers that we have every Thursdays at 8:30 p.m. Madiskarteng buhay, madiskarteng nanay, syempre, huwag natin kalimutan, negosyo at home at 12 noon. Emerging and practical technologies, TechU, every Fridays, 2:30 p.m. Magbenta, bumili at tumulong, TNC Marketplace, Fridays and Saturdays at 5:30 p.m. Dream, achieve, nurture and inspired, Donnie Art Show, Fridays at 5:30 p.m. Celebrate Women at Work, 9:30 a.m. every Saturday. Time to hear positive news, COVID stories, Saturdays at 10:30 a.m. The family business is everyone's business, Saturdays at 4 p.m. Beauty beyond what your eyes can see. Yan, Usapang Beauty. That's every Saturday, 5:30 p.m. Success stories on the Port Project, Saturdays, 6 p.m. Dubai and 10 p.m. Philippines. Strategize and win in life through Win Within, Saturdays at 8:30 p.m. Catch also our originals one day, the TNC Arena, TNC Presscon, and TNC Town Hall every Saturday, 7 p.m., co-hosted by the TNC founders Lloyd and Apple. Town Hall is where we talk to you, our valued audience. More upcoming shows, follow us on the hashtag TNC Now on Facebook and YouTube, and allow your passion to inspire and get together. Let us see the new you. Alright, so yan, ang dami po ng ating mga shows, padami ng padami. And today, ito po yung first pilot episode ng Negosyo at Home, no? Para sa mga madidiskarteng nanay. O yan, so meron talaga tayong special episode. And thank you, Lloyd and Apple, for inviting me in this show. So talagang we're here to really inspire and help yung mga nanay na kumita po sa bahay. Ayan, so bago tayo bumalik kay Doc, meron po muna tayong tip, no? Yung kaninang first tip natin is, di ba, first tip ng isang madiskarteng nanay, dapat marunong po tayong mag-connect sa mga right people. Kasi itong mga right people na yan, sila yung tutulong sa atin para po magtagumpay sa buhay. Di ba? Sabi nga, tell me who your friends are and I will tell you who you are. Di ba? So, tama yun. So, tip number 1 po yun. And tip number 2, of course, for alindog tip. Ito, alam ko, excited na kayo. Inaabangan niyo yan. So, simpleng-simple lang. No? First alindog tip for today, drink a lot of water. Yan. So, kung gusto nyong magkaroon ng good complexion like me, hindi ka kailangan gumastos. Practical lang po, mga nanay. Uminom ng maraming tubig, no? Water is life. So is ASEA, no? ASEA is also may water component yan. So ganun lang. So bumalik ang alindog mo, the more na water po na ini-intake natin, it's the better, no? Maganda po yan sa ating immune system. So, tama ba yun, Doc? So, Doc Ed. So, yes.
Yes, it is. It's right. And then you should be drinking water at least equal to your body weight. So if you weigh 60 kilograms, your water intake is also about 60 ounces a day. So kilograms in ounces is the number of water intake that you should do. Especially if you're taking a SIA, you have to do that. And because you want to eliminate the toxins rapidly. What one of the biggest effect of ASEA is it would stimulate NRF2 pathway, and then that would be used for oxidative stress, and it will stimulate your own antioxidants, your own glutathione by 800%, and your own superoxide dismutase and catalase by 500%. So that is, and with that, once this antioxidants will harvest the toxins in your body, and it will eliminate it to your kidneys and to your liver. You want a fast elimination because you want the detox reaction to be as quick as possible. And the way to do that is to drink a lot of water. But even without ASEA, that should be your minimum intake. In that way, your cells, it is vital that you hydrate them. And so Miss Kate is right about that one. For you in the Philippines, you are really very, very lucky that you have Julia with you as a mentor, because he is an uprising leader. She is an uprising leader. She is one of our emerging leaders, and she is really a businesswoman. So if you want a home-based business in your own household with a product like this that you don't have to sell, all you get to do is educate people about it, then you have Julia that can guide you and how you could really do this as a great home-based business. So it's
Wow, thank you for that, Doc. Actually, ngayon ko lang nalaman na ganun pala dapat, Doc, no? Depende yung water intake mo dapat depende dun sa weight mo. Eh di sa akin kasi, Doc, yung ano ko 80 plus eh, di 80 ounces yung ano ko.
Yes. 80 ounces.
Alright. So yan, mga nanay, another tip, pangatlong tip yan ha. So, magtimbang muna kayo mamaya, hindi pa magtimbang kayo. Ayan, so ini-intake po natin na water, di ba? So, water is life. Especially sa mga bata rin ngayon, yung mga babies po dito. As much as possible, para malayo din sila sa sakit, like nasa bahay lang. So, importante talaga that they can also take yung regular water intake nila. So, ganun din, Doc, sa mga bata. So, depende sa weight. Di ba? So, thank you for that, Doc. Na-appreciate ko namin. So, Doc, paano po namin kaya kayo, do you have any website or YouTube channel ang ASEA? So that itong mga nanay po natin na nakikinig dito, they have an idea paano po nila explore itong ating redox molecule.
Okay, every Saturday at 10 o'clock in the morning, Philippine time, I have a presentation that I do for the Philippine audience and also for the Malaysian audience, and that is every Saturday at 10 a.m. It is at it's dred.lifestar.com, and then I will Kate, I think Julia would be able to share that to your audience, I think. And if I could, yes, I think that's it's dred.lifestar.com, and it's a Zoom meeting. It's a 30-minute presentation of the science of redox signaling molecules. And then after that, I have a 30-minute question and answer of people asking me how it's going to help them.
Okay. Doc, may question lang po ako, Doc.
Sure.
Parang ako kasi personally, itong COVID na to, parang naging favorable siya sa sa akin bilang nanay. Kasi before COVID, diba, we need to travel sa mga meeting. Wherein itong COVID na to, na lockdown, syempre una medyo na-stress tayo. But parang unti-unti nung habang tumatagal, no, enjoy mo na. Katulad niyan, siguro kung walang COVID, walang TNC. So, ano po yung take nyo doon? Personally po sa inyo, nakatulong ba siya? Kasi katulad niyan, like ang daming Zoom meeting, kahit naman may Zoom meeting, di ba, at least may conversion naman yun into financial. So, what's your take about it?
Okay, let me just rephrase your question. So, are you asking me about the business aspect of it or the clinical aspect of?
No. Yung personal take niyo po dito sa lockdown po. Yung, di ba, nag-lockdown tayo last year dito sa Pilipinas, and then in US also, di ba, may mga lockdown kayo. Do you think favorable ba siya sa condition niyo as a doctor at sa business natin?
Okay. Yes. As I mentioned, first let me answer you about the ASEA business. Is that the best sales that the ASEA has was during this time of the COVID time, and then that it did not limit your capabilities of being able to share this to other people, because all you got to do is just I think especially the Philippines. I think the Philippines, if I'm right, that we are the #1 users of Facebook. And so we are heavy in social media. And in social media, there's a lot of people asking for prayers. There's a lot of people just have a lot of complaints. And a lot of people are posting about their need of these things. And you could just comment about it, that you have something that can help them. And so that's how it all came about, people just sharing these things. And ASEA has a private Facebook page that would share individual experiences of people all over the world. And so that's how really people have been helped, because you just type in their condition in there, and there will be people who has their own personal experience sharing what they did and how they were helped with ASEA. So the COVID has, yes, tremendously helped because everybody is just into social media. And then if you want to learn the business yourself, every day there are meetings and there are trainings that you could attend via Zoom or via Facebook Live or via Messenger meetings. And so that helps a lot. You don't have to leave your house. You don't have to go to a hotel. You don't have to drive to any place. And then in your own pajamas, you could just have business right there in your own household. So that helps us. As a physician, again, we are not locked down. We are always out there, being in the front lines. And so for some who are primary care physicians, of course, they can do consultation through web conferencing like this one. But for us who work in the operating room, and so we have to be physically there to do the job. So, and one thing that has helped me, and one thing that really has protected me, is that I'm boosting my immune system with this use of redox molecules, and that helped me tremendously with being a frontliner without the vaccine yet. Of course, we have the vaccine now. And then maybe, and I mentioned I retired because I was disabled, but because of this COVID, my colleagues and my former partners, a lot of them were hit with the COVID, and so they were out for 2 weeks, and so they needed help. And then because they're underpowered, the manpower is so low, so I went back in, and thanks to this redox molecules, and I'm able to do what I was doing before with it already. Again, a disclaimer.
Actually, Doc,
Yes, go ahead.
nakikita ko sa likod mo, you have yung the bottle of Atia, di ba tama? Pakita nga natin, Doc.
Ay.
Oh, para magka-idea sila, ayan. So, yung nasa likod ni Doc, ayan po yung product na sinasabi niya. So, ano yan? May, ano siya, water component. Yan, ayan. So, nakabot. Ang ganda ng bottle niya. So, pagka binuksan po natin siya, ano siya, liquid form, parang plain water. Kaya lang, may ginawang, may ginawang prayers and technology, no, dun sa product. So, kaya napaka-powerful po niya. And then yung isa, Doc, actually, umorder ngayon ako kay Miss Julia ng yung gel. Yan, yung gel niya. So, yung gel niya kasi, napaka-effective niyan. I have heard a lot of testimonials dun sa gel, Doc. I understand, kung meron po kayong problema sa face, sabi ni Miss, anak ko, kung makikita niyo si Miss Julia, Miss Julia, ayusin mo yung yung laptop mo. So, papakita ko na maganda mong face, Miss Julia. Naku, ang banat na banat yung face ni Miss Julia. Pwede po natin gamitin yan, mga nanay, sa ating mga face, pag yung mga anak natin nasugatan. Mag-heal po ng mabilis yung sugat nila. Yan, so may mga nagdadalaga kayong anak. So may mga issue sa kanilang pagkadalaga. Yan, pwede po yung ASEAN na Renew Gel, no? So Doc, kahit masarap po ang ating usapan, of course, kailangan po natin magpaalam na rin sa ating mga kababayan, sa ating mga madidiskarteng nanay. Any parting words po, Doc, sa ating mga madidiskarteng nanay? So, what's your message to them?
Okay, well, it's very encouraging that madidiskarteng nanay, that's that terminology, that even with these challenges that we have right now going on with COVID, that there is a lot of things that we could do at home. And then as the good thing is that being involved with a team that's going to be a force for good in the world, because you are just sharing something health-wise that's going to help people, then that while you are just at home and doing this in social media, and if you are not used to it, and having been trained also just in virtual trainings, then it is very, very possible po. Nasa inyong bahay mismo ay pwede nyo itong gawin, and you could just do that anytime. You have a very, really a very dramatic and very good leader in a person of Julia and Kate that can help you with this and starting it. And there's a lot of training on how you could get started, and there's just no limit on what you could earn with this one. And then, so more power to you. You have something that you could share, and then you have something that you could earn also. And then that's what again, we are having a disclaimer again that this is not a drug. We are not here for and claiming that we are a treatment for any illnesses or diseases, nor are we a diagnosis for any illness or diseases. But what we are a food supplement that would make our cells better. And then in that way, it will bring us back to our own repetitive mechanisms. So para po sa inyong lahat ng mga nanay, go on po, at meron po kayong pag-asa sa lahat. Even with this lockdown systems, this is one of a business that you could do, and at the same time, you're able to help people.
Yan, Doc, ang sarap ng usapan natin, no? So, I hope yung mga nanay out there, marami po kayong natutunan sa ating pilot episode ng Negosyo at Home, no? Sa mga madidiskarteng nanay dyan. Kaway-kaway. Okay, so siguro to wrap up po, Doc, yung ating discussion. So, tama ka na even po yung mga ibang negosyo ay nalulugi, or marami dyan, yung mga fellow kababayan natin pinapabalik po, no, dito sa pinapabalik sa ating bansa dahil walang masyadong trabaho. So they can explore, no, you can explore mga madiskarteng nanay, baka madiskarteng tatay na rin out there. You can explore this ASEA from Doc Ed and Miss Julia. So pwede po kayong mag-attend ng Zoom bukas. Tama ba, Miss Julia? Bukas meron siyang 10 o'clock. So, nandyan na po yung Zoom link at nandyan na rin yung passcode. So, para po matutunan nyo yung negosyo at the same time, paano natin ma-share yung health benefits ng ASEA. So, nandyan po. So, weekly 30 minutes with Dr. Delos Reyes every Saturday, 10 a.m. Philippine time. So, yan yung pong Zoom ID niya. 353-338-4598. So, si Miss Julia talagang madiskarteng nanay kasi talagang Girl Scout, no? Talagang napaka-active niya sa ano. Very good si Miss Julia. So, Miss Julia, next time, dito tayo pwedeng magpakita dito sa ating negosyo at home para makita nila yung beauty mo. Naku, ang pretty-pretty po niya ni Miss Julia. Other than ASEA, na-invite ko rin po siya actually, Doc, sa SMDC team to talk about branding, no? So talagang napaka-professional ni Miss Julia. So talagang isa yan sa ina-idolize po natin na madiskarteng nanay. So kahit wala ka man, Miss Julia, dito sa virtual, but ramdam na ramdam namin yung energy and spirit mo, no? Dito sa ating show. So for that, no, thank you again for joining and breaking this unexpected ayan. Unexpected man, but of course, ganun talaga ang buhay, Doc, di ba? Hindi minsan natin inaasahan na may tatawag sa'yo, Doc, o mag-guest ka lang tuwing. So, buti na lang, Boy Scout si Doc, isang madiskarting tatay at madiskarting doktor. No? So, yes. So, ano pa ba, Miss Julia? Ayan, so in case kung may tanong kayo, you can get in touch with Miss Julia. So, Doc, again, thank you for joining us this afternoon na po dito. Alam ko sa US, madaling araw na. So, naka-explore tayo ng maraming nanay na maaring explore itong ASEA Redox business sa kanilang tahanan. So, mga nanay ha, sabi ni Miss Julia, 2 hours lang a day, pwedeng-pwede nyo na itong isingit sa inyong business, sa inyong portfolio. Okay? So, yes, thank you, Doc, for joining us once again. And I'm Kate Garcia, your madiskarteng nanay. We'll see you again next week, Friday, every 12 noon po yung ating time. So, in case po may mga nanay out there na gustong i-share yung kanilang business po sa ating show, just let us know. Meron po akong Facebook account, Kate Dalaga Garcia. Okay, so to wrap up po yung ating discussion, I'm very happy no na i-rouse po natin yung ating first episode. I hope subaybayan niyo po itong ating show na to regularly para po mas makatulong po no. Hindi lang sa ekonomiya, but of course, makatulong ito sa household natin, no? Magkaroon tayo ng extra income, mga nanay and mga tatay out there. Okay, so watch us live via youtube.com/TNCNow and also at our other shows. So, panoorin niyo po sila. So, again, I'm Kate Garcia, your madiskarteng nanay. Thank you and God bless us all.